Hello, welcome to a new standard video. Okay, so the idea today, I'm going to try to showcase a lesson that took me a while to understand. So when you are in the internet, and Twitter, and YouTube, and whatever, there's a lot of people that make magic content. I do, right? There's a lot of other people out there. Not naming names or anything because that's not the point, but there's always somebody, wow, I made a 5.0 with this, subscribe to my Patreon, read that guide, and this is the best list, this is the best version. I'm pretty sure they believe that, but also it's people that they're just making content, you know. And then there are people that are very good at the game. Like, you know, these people, these content creators are just content creators. They can be good, they can even be like great players, but there are also amazing players out there who actually share information, right? So when you are in doubt on who to copy, don't go to a random influencer that posts a 5.0 and puts a link to their Patreon. Try to find a professional player, well, in this case, Hall of Famer, a genius deck builder, math PhD, Frank Karsten himself. Like, you just go to Channel Fireball. Like, this is not, obviously not a sponsor or anything, but if you go to Channel Fireball, you open the standard section, and you go like, oh, HOF Convoke by Frank Karsten, and like, you read this guide, you play the deck, and it's gonna be better. Like, this deck is very well built. The numbers fix because it's a Frank Karsten deck. Of course, the numbers fit perfectly. Like, this is a very well thought deck, especially Cyborg. Like, I have seen a lot of HOF Convoke decks out there, and they're not as well thought out as this one. This Cyborg is amazing. Obviously, your Cyborg needs to change and everything, but you read the guide, you understand, and it's like, you can see the difference, right? Like, Karsten is retired, but he's still a Hall of Famer, genius deck builder, has been playing Magic for 25 years or 30 years, and it's a whole other level. This deck is beautiful, it's super well built, and the cyborg is just wonderful because I've seen a lot of cyborgs with like, oh, 4 Invasion of Gobakan and 4 this and 4 that, and it's like, yeah, but I need to keep a number of creatures in my deck. What if I put creatures that I can find with Knight-Errant of Eos to be my cyborg cards so I get to see them more often? Like, all those kind of things are lost in many of the deck lists, and they're here in Frank's deck. So our cyborg comprises of stuff like Thalia, Melira, or one of the better, Questing Druid. This is a card advantage engine that you can get with your Knight-Errant of Eos. This is the kind of details that really make the difference. So we are going to play this list, read the guide on Channel Fireball. Like, I'm not going to explain you the cards because Frank already did. He writes very well. So that's my piece of advice for today. Don't get fooled by the shiny 5.0s and trophies of the internet, and go find the real, like the great players. And yeah, that maybe is subscribing to Channel Fireball. It used to be subscribing to Star City Games, but they stopped doing that. Yeah, so you can also watch me and not learn anything but have a lot of fun. So yeah, let's play a league with this deck. Well, if it is Albert62, Alberto Galicia, okay, probably playing Esper. Multi 5, yeah, no Landos, no Parry. We can win on a multi 5. Like, this deck is that powerful. Okay. Yeah, like, we put this back, put the Copperline back, and we have a wonderful hand. Like, turn 1 we'll put a treasure with the Kellan, then play the Kellan. It's okay. Now we can play that one, which is even better. This, it's a cut down, opens the Kellan for attacking, so that's great. We'll try to get the Warleader Skull going with the Gleeful Demolition. That's okay. This card bad, annoying. We did mulligan to 5, okay? So we are low on resources. This is black green, so it's going to be rough, but we will manage. Let's see what. Okay, taking the Gleeful. That makes sense. Like, probably there's a million answers for Kellan. I will play Kellan now because it draws cards if it ever gets to attack. This walks directly into Liliana of the Veil, which is not great, of course. Okay. We are always naming human with this. I think I will spend my turn using my mana better here with the Warleader call. The Unicorn also will be a 2/2 that dies to cut down. Alberto doesn't have a cut down because he didn't play it on the Kellan, but I think it's still better. Like now we got maybe double spell and try to catch up. Let's see. Ooh, Lisa is very annoying. Black green seems they affect the board of all the mid-range decks. I think they are the ones that affect the board the best, and that's annoying. Okay, now rewarded, we can double spell. At some point we will start drawing cards with the clues, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, we had a rough start on the draw with a multi 5, but I hope we can recover at some point. We just need to convoke, draw 2 extra cards, then we have the clue tokens. Like, this deck recovers so fast. Glissa is a real problem though. Glissa is a real problem. Okay, Mosswood Red Knight, less of a problem. We have a gigantic bunny. Bunny is awesome. Yeah, it dies so easily, so that's not great, but the card is very nice. Okay, let me draw here and pass the turn. We are now going to attack into Glissa. We ever find a way to kill the bat, get the Gleeful Demolition, get 3 2/2s. That will work, I guess. Is Glissa attacking or is Glissa staying back? Glissa is attacking, okay. I don't think we can afford to block here. I mean, like, even block it. You cannot block Glissa. We could champ it. So, yes. Okay, destroying target enchantment. That makes sense. Yeah, that's so annoying. Now our bunny is so small. Are playing another bat. That was the reason to not crack the clue before. Yeah, we are super behind. Which usually, like game 1, you are supposed to be the one winning. But this was a very good draw. Okay. Not bad, but not great either. So getting to grow our stuff is awesome, but we cannot really kill anything here. We can attack with the Regal Bunnicorn, and that's nice. But we'll probably double block and then play the Mosswool. I'm going to wait on the case, just a tiny bit. See if I can find more creatures, or like if we find an artifact, we can kill the Deep Cavern Bat at that point. Ooh, attacking with everything. Interesting. We'll block here. How much? This is 3 and 3 6 and 3 9. We'll go down to 1. Cannot use our forces and everything. Let me champ the Glissa actually, so we don't get our Warleaders destroyed. The problem with doing this is like our Regal Unicorn would die. Oh my god, was it you? Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Okay. We were in the back foot the whole game. Let me bring up Frank's guide. That's why we have it, right? Bulgari mid-range. Path of Peril gives command of the cyborg, so watch out for that. Similar to the Attractors mid-range. What does he say? Okay. So, Frenzy, Druid, Evil, Frontliner, Recruiter, and Unicorn. That makes sense. So Unicorn is so bad versus targeted removal, Yotian Frontliner is bad in general, and one Recruiter because we expect the game to be like more grindy. The Questing Druids are awesome, and this is for like the different creatures we may find, like Soldet and so on, that we need to kill. And we are still maintaining a solid 25 creature count because we added the Questing Druid. So always have at least 24 creatures in the deck. Actually, it should be more because like it's 24 not counting the Knight-Errant of Eos. So yeah, it's a solid hand. This deploys a Warden super fast. I'm going to lead on Warden. Should I? No, I should lead on Inspector, right? We really want the value of the Scry, so if we lead on the Warden it can be killed, but this way there's no way to kill it. Like, cut down doesn't do anything, so versus, I mean, cut down will kill the Warden, but it will not stop the Scry from happening. I'm going to try to attack here, see if we can bait out a cut down. Obviously, you should take the damage and wait until the end step, but okay, we got there. That worked. Now we have a better creature here. And a Scry, which we kind of really need. That's interesting, actually. Because, let's say this dies. I play this, Scry, and then start drawing. Is that better than a random card? The thing is, if this one doesn't die, this one is so redundant. I think I'm going to keep it because I'm assuming this one is going to die. Like, cut down kills it, right? Let me try to... Okay, that resolves, so we are outside countdown. Very cool thing that we can draw even with the when the clue is tapped. Right, so keep that in mind when you are playing this deck. I could have so maybe keeping the Inspector was fine because I could have played the Inspector instead of the Warden and made this bigger. Okay, here we want to make this flies when it gets enough counters, so let's go for that. Play this thing. Scry. That goes to the bottom. I think so because we just want to play this thing now. We will attack. Glisa is going to take counters off of our thing, but we're still fine, I think. Okay, getting all the value we can. We're still 1 turn away from a possible Geeks command, which is the most common sweeper. So this Glisa can take 3 counters off of our Warden, which is extremely annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm regretting that Inspector we didn't keep. That one was good. I think that one I should have kept. Now we can use the 5 mana adventure here, get 2 2/2s, which works a bit into the Geeks command line, but I think it's totally fine. What did... Oh, what happened? What happened there? I think he misclicked. Let me try to see what's happening. I don't know what happened with the Glisa. This thing shouldn't have the counters. This is annoying. I think he misclicked somehow. So I'm going to try to make it so this is a 1/2, but I don't know how. So what we could do here is play this, play the tokens, then play this. That one is actually not bad, but I don't love it. That's... Okay, so it's not great. Okay, but let's say this one. Let's try to make it so this one is a 1/2 somehow. I don't know how. Path of Peril made it easy. Very easy actually. Now we're in a hard spot. I forgot about Path of Peril, even though it was in the in the guide. Okay, 8 life and we have no war. And we did a scry to the bottom twice. Go for the throat on top. Okay. It's hard to beat the sweepers without the the big guy. What's the name? The Convoke, the Knight-Errant. Okay, destroyable is fine. I'm going to totally kill this thing now before he gets more counters. Next turn we can draw a good creature, play Imodane's Recruiter, and win from there. Like Gleeful Demolition on the map token, play Recruiter, that's a lot of damage. The Recruiter is known, but Glisa is super annoying. What a good card. This is a good time to draw a Questing Druid too. Soldered on top. Okay, Soldered will kill us. Super easy. No, Soldered to the bottom. Interesting. Shit. That doesn't do it. Yeah, the case is really bad after the sweepers, of course. I think we're dead. Maybe not dead. Looking bad. One big problem here. I can use the case to deal 2 damage to this and then attack with the Recruiter. Resolute Reinforcements. That goes to the graveyard. I don't want that right now. I don't think we can win this. Block. I'll kill it. Yeah, that Path of Peril. We totally worked. I was thinking about the Geese command, not the Path of Peril. I cannot block. I don't even know what I can draw to get out of this situation. We are without the Knight-Errant. We really run out of gas. Bye case. Yeah. Alberto has 6 cards in hand, so you know. We are as dead as we can be. Okay, those trample, so GG's. Okay. Let's try to get a better round. Alright. Koala Fort. Great name. This hand is terrible. If this Mirrex was a white source, we would totally keep, but I mean, it's a white source for 1 turn, I guess. This hand is better. It's not awesome, but it's better. I think the case is going to be not great, so let's lead with the Inspector and we'll see. The ideal draw will be another human, of course, so we can go another Inspector, for example. We can go Inspector into tap land, turn 3, Knight. That works. That works too. So when playing versus blue decks, having Cavern is super neat. That's actually the best draw in the deck, probably. Wow, I hope the opponent is just leaving up counter magic, because I mean, it's not really going to work, is it? Wow, wow! Discard. Oh my god, unbelievable. That's so broken versus us. Wow, we got God. Okay, we have like 1 removal in the deck for that thing. So annoying. I mean, we're still doing fine, especially because we have the call. This is one of the reasons, like, some people play the call, some people play the extra war leaders, whatever. But the call, extra Imodane Recruiter or even the Sanguine Vampire. But the call really helps you in these situations. I don't want to play into the obvious counterspell, so let me do this. Kellan is fine, but I kind of want to find a removal for that. I will play this as a 1 mana 1/2, an attack for 3. Should I? Shit. I should. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh my god, I got so punished for playing that after combat. Right? Yeah. Oh my god, so punished. I didn't expect my opponent to block. Or to have main deck temporary lockdown. Okay, we are not in a great spot. Let me play this now that they are tapped out. Temporary lockdown with Doorkeeper's Rule. What an interesting combination. I guess, like, right now, Convoke is everywhere, so it's cool to have the lockdown and those kind of effects in your deck. Let me try to play the bunny as a 2 mana 3/3, I suppose. Take 1. So yeah, that lockdown I didn't expect. Memory loose. Is this like blue white control with the Thrall, because Thrall is awesome versus Convoke and versus Domain? I think that's what it is. Oh my goodness. Convoking for just 1, not the most powerful play ever. Yeah, doing the lockdown really good. Are we having another Thrall? Okay, you got it. Have 5 cards in hand. Not gonna be easy to win this. Okay. Have 7 mana up. So they can flashback memory deluge, so we kind of have only to do something. We can do, yeah, we totally need to do something. Yeah, that's not it. Not now. Anyway. I imagine this is a Wandering Emperor coming. Maybe they have all counter spells in hand, you know? Get Dust. March. Annoying. They let us attack and get the trigger. That doesn't make sense. Okay, Wandering Emperor too. Yeah, we're in a terrible spot. Yeah, terrible spot. I'm pretty sure if I attack the Wandering Emperor, it will just die. Have no doubt. That's what's going to happen. Okay, that's not terrible, I suppose. Another Emperor, a bounce spell. Okay, enough. Main deck Thrall and main deck. Well, okay, so Destroy Evil sounds great because it kills enchantments, at least a couple of copies. Questing Druid is always great. Thalia isn't bad, especially on the play. And Barras kills the Thrall, so we kind of need it. That's about it, I think. 7 cards is a lot. Let's take out... The Unicorn seems so medium, right? The Frontliner is always easy to take out. 1 Warleaders is fine to take out. Same with 1 Recruiter. And then we just want to take stuff here and there. But yeah, the case doesn't seem too great. Just for the Thrall, I guess. But the Barras is a bit better. And we'll take out a couple of Regal Bunnicorns because the bunny is medium. It's a lot better here because they don't have the, go for the throw, they have other removals. But it's still not great. Okay. Let's get a good hand, right? We had a solid one, I suppose. All the mulligans we're having. Yeah, this hand is nice. I like it. I'll put down the Warleader Skull because, like, Guardian into Thalia into Call doesn't really combo. Maybe the second Warden. We don't have a good spot for the second Warden, so let's do that. Yeah, that's better. Also, if they kill Thalia, the Warleader Skull will be great. Newman. At least Cavern should be kind of annoying for them. Well, they can take out all the counter spells, I suppose. And then Cavern is not annoying anymore. Okay, wow, putting Memory Deluge into the graveyard identity, that's some value. 1 drop into Thalia. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can play Knight. And that's pretty cool. I mean, I will do this and see if they counter or play the Thrall, no Thrall or anything, okay? Here I will do this, get my Scry, put that to the bottom. The blood token you cannot activate while it's up, right? Like you have. This is why it's really important to have the actual tokens, especially for paper magic, so you can see what's going on. Okay, let's play Knight here. Even if they go land, oh wow, wow, that's terrible. Okay, that wasn't good. You really want to hit double. If they go land, temporary lockdown, we're not in a terrible spot because we have destroyable for it. We need a white land. There were 5 in that spot. Okay, there's the lockdown. We're attacking for 4. We have the reinforcements to start rebuilding. Or well, I'm going to play the Thalia because it's just annoying for them. Yeah, we are drawing. Well, the main problem, I think Convoke is one of the most powerful decks and best decks right now, but the mana really sucks. Of course, we are stacking 2 lands, like that happens to every deck. But the mana is really bad. Either disversing with green or they're straight red-white. I think that's the main problem with the deck right now. So we have mulliganed a lot because you get many lands that are hands that are non-functional because of the colors or the missing a land drop there. Okay. We'll attack for half of your life total, I suppose. That was very fast. Like they passed the turn very fast. Like sometimes it makes me wonder, like, was that on purpose or did they F6 accidentally shoot that turn or something? Okay. Do we have a 2 mana spell? Yes. I'll put it on the bottom because I don't want to redraw Thalia. Okay, let's see. Can play 1-Day Emperor now, that would be extremely annoying. At least we can answer with the reinforcements. Seems they are waiting, they want to wait. It's probably better. Anyway. Oh shit. Okay. Let me do this. Cycle through one of those, probably. Okay. Well, we found the white land. That is almost certainly an Emperor here, but I think I have to attack anyway. I think not attacking does anything. Yeah. Let's see what they do. +1 the Emperor, okay. Land. Ideally, they play this thing. Tap out for it. That would work for me. Main deck, main phase Confounding Riddle. Look at the top 4 cards with your library, put one of them to your hand, the rest into your graveyard. This is a very good card. Elesnor Mother of Machines. That's so annoying for me. Okay, I think I'm supposed to kill the Wandering. Elspeth Smite, okay. Well, now we pass the turn. We can choose whether we want to destroy evil that temporary lockdown or we want to resolute reinforcements, which are uncontrollable. I think I like the reinforcements here. I'm going to try to resolve this. Just patiently. Counterspell. Okay. Attack for 4. They only have 2 cards left in hand. We are grinding. Okay, did they find something good? They are going down to 3, wow. Okay, interesting. Restless Anchorage. Vanquish Hope, destroy all creatures. Alright. We have 1 card left. If it's not a removal spell, I win. So I'm going to try this. If it's a removal spell, okay, we keep playing. You know, I attack for 3 here and win. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so we are fine. Destroyable, like, it's important. We don't want to draw many copies. Yeah, we're fine like this, I think. Maybe on the draw. Nah, fine. Also in hand, missing I would say the Cavern. Cavern was very good, I think. But yeah, turn 1 Inspector, turn 2 Thalia. Even on the draw is still very good. Let's go for the Inspector over the Warden, because Warden is not really doing much for us. Okay. I may also just, what if I say go and play Reinforcements in their turn or their end step or something? That also plays around stuff, and I cannot get counter here. They don't have much stuff to do with their mana in this situation. So we really want to punish them when they use their mana. When they don't use their mana. Yeah, Cavern will be a good draw. Oh, there's a counter. No, a thrall again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I Questing Druid, try to find a land? I think so. Seek the Beast. Please land drop. No land. Okay, that's a problem. Really need a land there. Imagine if we had, they go Doorkeeper Thrall, right? Like they did. And we go land Warleader Skull. I think we would have been in a great spot. Not again. We're playing the slow game here. They are missing land drops too, at least. So they are not really going forward with their plan. What is this? March. Sure. Totally fine by me. Okay, they find a land. Yeah, I'm going to try again. I want my land drops. Ideally, we find a land drop and a one drop and a land and a one drop, but this is fine. At least we get to do something with our mana. Okay, passing the turn. We got some value out of that Questing Druid. So rough. Questing Druid is so terrible at finding lands because the other thing you cannot play most of the times. What is this? 3 mana? We are attacking, wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take this, use this turn to resolve my Warleader Skull. Make my stuff bigger than theirs. And start attacking too. And now we attack for 4. We are winning this race. If they just want to do that, maybe they have a very reactive. They probably have a very reactive hand, and even a a sweeper. So if they have a sweeper, we don't really want to play creatures into it, right? We're happy playing a couple of creatures and make them have something. So yeah, let's keep doing that. What is this? Restless Anchorage. Okay. Let me keep on doing the same thing. I do not expect this to resolve. That resolved. I didn't expect that. They can have Wandering Emperor now. I have no idea what they have in hand. Like, legit, no idea. Get lost. Okay. Another get lost. Interesting. So now I have a million map tokens. I can try to draw lands. Yeah, that works for me. Give me a land. I can use Gleeful Demolition now. I think they have I would say. I think they have a lockdown. So they don't mind giving us tokens because they will kill everything. Maybe not. Yeah. This attack. Yeah, this is a lockdown. So it's time to reveal. It's time to reveal. Oh, the Prairie is nice. Prairie is always nice. Okay, let me play Questing Druid. And the other one. We are kind of grinding them. They only have 3 cards left in hand. So, you know, I'm so low in my turn right now. Okay, much better. Yeah. Okay, Sunfall. Fine. Fine by me. Can I draw? Oh, that's actually kind of... No, that's not nice because of the Doorkeeper Thrall they have down there. So let's do something like this. Into this. And attack for a bit. 6 damage here is something. They have 2 creature lands, but they haven't drawn any extra cards, right? Like their card advantage has come in the form of sweepers, but not in the form of drawing 3 or whatever. Okay, another Anchorage. 2 cards left. And a 2/2. Interesting. What do I want to do here? I kind of want to just attack. One is the Anchorage. I'm going to play the Knight here. Okay, let's do that. This plays around No More Lies, so that's pretty cool. They can play a Thrall now. They can have an Sweeper in hand, which they chose not to play. That sucks. That kind of sucks. Okay, let's pass the turn here. Depending on what they do, I may consider... Okay, 6 mana. Intrude the Mind. So they make... Okay. I give them one to their hand and the other... Okay, what happens if I give them something? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They tap out. Keep 2 lands on tap. I can kill this end of turn. And then activate my land and attack. But if I give them the whale, that's better, I think. Yeah, you can have the whale. I don't really care about the whale. And they make a 2/2, yes. Okay. They land. It's such a weird game. Do I want to kill this thing? Not really, right? That's a problem because the Streetwise is for that. And now I don't want to kill it. Let's try to attempt to attack with my team. The Prairie Stream, the Restless Prairie is such a good card. It's a Jama. Let's see. They have Mirrex, Whale, and one unknown. They could go Whale plus one lane. Oh, okay, there it is. That's a good turn for them then. Yeah, kill that. Use the Whale on something. And then probably use the Whale on the Knight and then champ block. That's probably what they're going to do. We still have a lot of cards in hand, right? And they are still not... Oh, transforming the artifact? Alright. They can double block something. Like Thalia? They can double block Thalia? Or the 3-3? Or kill the flyer? This is 8 damage. They are going down to 2. That's very low, I think. And now we have another Restless Prairie. Oh, the Prairie is does so much, a lot of work in this deck. So cool. We know some of the cards they have left, right? They have 4 cards. One is Mirrex and the other one is the Whale. What a cool game. We are totally grinding. This deck is so cool. We could play another Knight-Errant. Try to draw more cards. And that way we kind of circumvent the Whale. Like, because now we don't have good attacks because of the Whale. No, we also do not have bad attacks. Right? Like, if I activate an attack, they can Whale something and block the other thing. And they have to have... They can use the land to block too. I'm going to use this turn to set up. So this, and this. They can play the Whale, but that's fine by me. We're far away from dying, I suppose. We really need to hit something. Okay. So that's something. Inspector is very nice. Reinforcements are nice too. Like, they are going to know about the reinforcement, but it's not like they can do much about it. Let's play the Inspector and pass the turn. Now we have a great board, and they kind of have to answer. And if we just go end step reinforcements, activate the land, that's a lot of damage too. This is the Whale. Yeah. That makes me... Like, they don't have a sweeper, right? If they're playing the Whale. If they have drawn a sweeper now, that's fine too. Okay, killing that, going up to 4 life. Awesome. They still have a Mirrex in hand, we know that. So they have a Mirrex and an unknown? Huh. I don't want to just kill the Whale for 4 mana and attack with everything. Not everything, maybe just the 4/4. Maybe everything. So I attack. They can activate 1, 2 lands. That's a lot. Maybe I don't attack here. Maybe it's not out attack. Should have thought this through then. I forgot about the Thalia. The Thalia attacks. We are destroying 1 mana permanent. So my Inspector? That's fine. Forgot about the Thalia attacks. I thought I could have had 2 mana up for reinforcements. That was a mistake. They have a Mirrex in hand, right? We know about that. Okay, that's out draw. Let's play it for 3 because this allows us to find the. Like, 4 doesn't do anything for us. Okay, Epicure is nice, Warden is nice. Epicure is nice mainly because of the direct damage right now. Yeah. Let me do like this, activate that. Get a couple of scribes going. Okay. We are the ones with the card advantage. Like, they have 2 cards in hand and 1 is a Mirrex. This is pretty impressive, I would say. Okay. Do we have an Emperor? They lose? Emperor, okay. Emperor is annoying, but it's fine. We need another recruiter. We have 1 out, right? Okay, we have 1 recruiter left. Yeah, that's kind of the problem right now. Like, we are playing with tokens, right? We are not playing with actual factual wood creatures. Well, the land will help a lot. Okay, there is the Mirrex. So they have an unknown in hand, which is probably another one in Emperor now that they have sacrificed the first one. Okay, playing this. One card in hand, and there's no Settle the Wreckage in this format. I want to go for this one, or do I want to go for the kill? I can go for the kill. Let me scry first. I think I'm going for the kill here, and then we'll care about rebuilding later. They're thinking a lot. The moment they tap out for anything, we know. Okay, let's attack and see what happens. For starters, we have a 5/6 Vigilance Flyer. We have 2 creatures that are lethal by themselves. So they need like a lot of stuff to get out of this situation. And if they do, we still have 5 cards left. Wow, this was awesome. We really showcases the power of this deck. We didn't go like turn 2 broken stuff. We went like miss land drops for several turns and we grounded them. Like, they have 25 cards left in the deck, we have 27. We are there with them. Awesome. This was awesome. I hope you like this game. Alright. After that was a very long, grindy, cool game. Can we get the broken turn 2 win? No. We're only mulliganing here. Right, let's go to 5. This is a great 5, right? Yeah, this is turn 3 Knight-Errant with a Cavern, just in case. If our opponent does nothing. If they start killing our creatures, well, we will have to see. But this is a great 5. I kept the Battlefield Forge because having red mana is paramount for the Gleeful Demolition. The only green spell we need is the Adventure Side of Kellan, which comes up from time to time, but not really. And most of our creatures are human anyway, so yeah. Yeah, but see, like now, if our opponent goes turn 2 make a creature, like Denic, right? Deep Cavern Mud, that one is a lot more annoying than a Denic, actually, because of the Knight-Errant. Okay, can we draw a case to kill that bat? Or draw another Knight-Errant, or... I mean, even a Imodane Recruiter, we have a lot of good draws here. I'm going to crack the clue, which I don't love. Okay, we did, as said, we did mulligan to 5 and our opponent had the bat. Without that bat, we would have had a broken draw. Like, if this was a Denny, another 2 drop, a Denny or a whatever thing. This is how you lose versus Esper. But into Raffin, they were on the draw, but imagine this on the play. Wow. Yeah, this is not really working for us. So we could have drawn, like, if instead of the reinforcement we had a Gleeful Demolition, it would have been turn 2 Knight, which is insane for a multi 5. We didn't have it, of course. Could have happened. That's all I'm saying. But we're attacking with Raffin and keeping the bat back to block? Interesting. I think Raffin is a much better blocker. Okay, fine like this. Four mana wedding, okay. We have some good draws left in our deck. A case here would be insane. Inspector. At least the inspectors are 2-for-1s, right? Okay. Falling behind now. Falling very, very behind. Opponent discarded other 2 Raffins. Okay. 2 other Raffins. Okay. Yeah, we need either to kill that bat, which we have very few ways to do, or we need another knight to start getting good stuff going. Warleader's Call could work. Yeah, we're just too low on resources. We cannot grind after a mulligan to 5. We can win after a mulligan to 5 if we go like unimpeded, but we have to grind and we are very low on resources, of course. But there are draws here that will get us there. Or I'm taking a long thought on what to discard with Raffin. Discard it, make disappear and cut down. Okay. Well, make disappear makes sense with double cover. Okay, what is this? Aclathot? Virtue. Oof, I don't think we are winning. No, opponent. No, you misordered your triggers. I need to tap out for this. But that was the best draw in the deck, of course. We found another one and a Imodane Recruiter. I think I'm going for this plus this. Yeah. I can do. So usually paying for 4 doesn't really help. But what it helps in this situation is to liberate our mana. But this was a hell of a turn. Like, insane. Let's take this and this. What a turn. Are we... We may be dead in the air regardless. But this was a hell of a turn. Totally messed up tapping that mountain. I don't want to take any more damage, so I'm not going to play that thing. But wow. If our opponent had slightly worse clock, we'll win. But I think we are dead. Like, they should totally attack with the human token here. There's no reason to not attack with the human token. Also, they didn't misorder the triggers because the wedding announcement was going to draw. Sorry about that. I misrepresented the situation. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, sideboarding. Let's refer again to Frank's guide, which I have just somewhere. Where is it? No, what did I do? Okay, here it is. So Esper, Frenzy, Druid, Barrage, for just a couple of things. You are faster, cutdowns are not very effective. When I hold Knight-Errant, I usually try to sequence my creatures to play around, make disappear. As long as you don't walk your best card into their interaction, they don't raise you by combining roughing with life gain, you should have an edge. They totally did that. Also, we mulled to 5. So yeah, these are the cards. And we said this Unicorn and Warleaders. Let me recheck that. Warleaders and Unicorn, yeah. Okay. Totally makes sense what Frank says there. Like, we almost rebuild after a mull to 5 and a bat. Imagine, as I said, no bat, just a 2-drop. I think we win that game. Oh, this hand. This hand is so close to being good. I think I'm going to keep because after Cyborg, it's harder, you know? They have sweepers now, and it's not that easy. Like, you don't want to just play your stuff into their sweepers. Yeah. Mirrex, I don't really care. I could have played Mirrex to play Novice Inspector plus Warden. I think playing the 2-drop is more important. Just get more out of your mana that way. If they have a counterspell here, that's fine. So, one of the sweepers that people are usually running now is, I would say, the -1/-1 to everything, the Nightclubber. So, playing around Nightclubber with our stuff sounds okay. Warden plays naturally around it. Let's see what they do. Are we countering? We are killing that. Perfect. Okay. Let's play this. They can have another countdown, but I'm playing the Voldaren Epicure. Another one? Yeah, that stays on top. Ah, well, oh shit. No, that doesn't stay on top because this is a tap land. I wanted to go Epicure plus Recruiter, but that's not how it's going to go. So let's put it to the bottom. We can have Path of Peril. It's a bit weird because they play a lot of 2-drops, but they could have Path of Peril here, which would be completely backbreaking. So, you know, I hope they don't. Temporary Lockdown is even worse. Yeah, people are adapting fast. Let's wait. People are adapting very fast to the Convoke meta. I hope on paper people are less prepared. Yeah, that lockdown. Like, on the one hand, we totally walked into it, but on the other, like, it's hard to play around it. Anti-binder is fine. Wedding, okay. We're going to have a decent turn here, I guess. They can have a cut down. Cut down will be annoying. If they have a cut down, we are not having a nice turn. I could play Recruiter, make two choo-choos. I can also Gleeful into another Recruiter. I think I'm going to do that. That's better. This is a shit ton of damage. If they deal with this board, then we will start making choo-choos. They had the cut down and they didn't... What? That's weird to me. Why? Why would you do that? What do they have in hand? So they can do that. That's bamboozling to me. And they... I think I'm going for the choo-choos. They can have a counter spell. That's fine. Really like the new set of adventures that don't curve out, right? Like the before Stompo or whatever, you play the adventure and then you play the creature and it's always a 2-for-1, it's so easy. But now it's like you really need to think what, like, do you want to save this until you have the two parts? Do you want to curve out? Like, it's a lot of decisions. Huh. They are out of cards, but they are going to flip the wedding announcement and have a board that's better than ours. This is not how we win games of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, they have a board that is a lot better than ours. We need to go wide. How are we going wide here? Well, okay, that's not a bad draw. To begin with, we found 2 lands. We're not winning now. I can promise you that. We are not winning after the land. Still better than drawing them naturally, right? They are 14. If they were like at 5, we could find a way. But they have lethal here, we have to jump. Yeah, we're not grinding this. It's not about grinding, it's like we're dying. Yeah, we'll lag with that. Case. Too late. Okay. Shit. I mean, we are losing to the decks that is a bit, so that sucks. Let's keep going. Let's mulligan. Like, if we mulligan to 5 on games 1, it's going to be very hard to win. But we saw the real power in round 2, so let's keep going. Alright. Let's win a game. No red mana, let's mulligan this. So you read Frank's article, as I told you. He says like you should keep hands with a play on 1, play on 2, and a payoff. We are already mulliganing here, so I think we are fine. Need to put down the Mirrex, and we are going to just play a bunch of tokens and hope to draw a payoff. This hand can do turn 2 Knight, we're on the draw, so we have an extra draw. Also, this is a lot of power. Like, okay, that's our payoff. So since we have that now, we may not draw an untap land on turn 3, I'm probably not going to play the Inspector. So this is something that comes up a lot, okay? You have this plus this, right? So you should lead on this one because you're not going to have red next to, right? So you play this, pay the life, play your red spell, and then red spell plus white spell. Okay, so be careful when you sequence the first and second turns of the game because your land sequencing and your spell sequencing matters a lot. Forest and wow, okay. Yeah, not great. The Restless Prairie is not going to be great here. I wish we had the Mirrex, but the Prairie was our payoff, right? Free the Fae. This seems to be like a combo deck. He's so cool. So fucking cool. Attack. Okay, Otawara. 3 mana Splanking. Right? We're going to have a great attack next turn. I don't know what our opponent is doing and how they combo or anything, so maybe we die. We're doing our thing, right? 1 drop, 2 drop, payoff. Okay, play that on human so we don't have to take damage. Okay. Imodane's Recruiter. This seems like a play with fire or something, some kind of removal spell. Probably you want to use it on the Recruiter itself. Fading Hope. You don't want to use that in the Recruiter, we are in agreement. Our opponent did Scry to the top, that's scary. But this was our turn. Imagine if we had like better mana, right? The Novice Inspector would have been there, so that's an extra 2 damage. Yeah, pretty awesome. This deck has really great draws. And now if our opponent tries to stabilize with a creature, which is probably not the case because they seem totally like a combo deck. But if they were this is Kellan, the other Kellan. We play one Kellan, this is another one. This is very good. So green, blue, investigate, play a land, which is basically, yeah, if they play Kellan, I think they die. Okay, all X damage to any target, put up to X land cards from your hand into the battle. Wow. Oh, they are going off. I don't know what they're doing, but they're going off. This is Flying Vigilance. When attacks, destroy up to 1 target artifact. If you control that permanent, draw a card. So you don't need to crack your clues to draw. You just attack and draw. Pretty awesome. I think here I'm going to play Unicorn plus Case and flip the Case. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, killing Kellan sounds awesome, but if I flip the Case, I feel like we are in a great spot too. No, this is a mistake. I should have attacked first, because now if they have a removal spell, they can play it on the bunny, and we flip this anyway. But they could have killed our creatures in this situation. Still don't know what our opponent is doing, but it seems pretty cool. Like Timur lands combo, right? Now they can play their creatures, try to stabilize after behind those, but if we draw an untap land, we attack with the land and that's a lot of damage. If not, we can go Novice Inspector, redraw, the Unicorn. I mean, we have lethal, but I'm assuming they're going to do something about that. Oh, draw 2 cards, then you may discard 2 cards. When you do, you deals X damage to each creature, where X is the greatest mana value among cards discarded this way. Okay, so yeah, just discarding a 2-drop is good enough. Wow, that was great for them. Annoying. Okay, well that's a thing. Now with the Case, every creature we play is better, of course. I will draw right away, I suppose. Main deck sweepers are always weird because you don't tend to play around them. So it's always strange to face them. We have faced quite a bit. Okay. Wrong order for for these draws. The Gleeful Demolition is a bit too late. Still, if we draw a recruit, I think I would like to play 4 recruiters. There's so many situations where it's just the card I want to draw. Like, I'm there and it's like, oh, I want to draw a recruiter. Wow. Okay, we are doing something big this turn. Oh, are we Galvanic Iteration? Is there, okay, is this the X red green again? Deal X damage? Deal X damage to any target, put up to X land cards from your hand and or graveyard onto the battlefield tab. Wow, that's 8 damage to our face, and they put a bunch of cabaret stuff. This is so cool. Oh my god, this is so cool. And it enters untap because of a spelunking, right? This is so freaking cool. Okay. Yeah, this is also every time they play one of those lands, they gain a life, which is being very relevant. Okay, Kellan now. I think so, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Be careful with this because it attacks for 5. That's a lot. I think I want to draw actually. I don't want to. I will kill my Yotian Frontliner with the Gleeful Demolition. Okay, that's a good draw. Of course, I would like to have the Warleader's Call in the battlefield when we play the Gleeful Demolition, but it is what it is. Next turn, we can surprisingly make a lot of damage with the Warleader's Call plus the Yotian Frontliner. Feel of Ruin to target our Restless Rift, that's annoying. Okay, let's see if they attack here. They have 2 cards left. If they transform an attack, that would be awesome. They just attacking. Ah, this has Vigilance? Awesome. This card is great. Very good, wow. I'm very impressed by our opponent's deck. They only have 2 cards left, so maybe we find a way to win. I think we kind of have to go all out here, which is not the best situation. I haven't counted, because next turn they just kill us. Attack with this, make this into a 3-3, and that's lethal. Yeah, that negate kills us. Oh, we're dead. Right, 1, 2, 3 blockers. We can deal 6. Yeah, we're dead. Well done, opponent. Wow, that was so impressive. So impressed by how all that went down. So Thalia seems great. At least. Case of the Gateway Express seems very medium to bad. Destroyable kills Kellan and kills the enchantment, the spelunking. So maybe it's worth it. Also, this also kills Kellan and it's so efficient. But we didn't see much we want to kill. Is Melira out card? I don't think so. Maybe Questing. Like, they play main deck sweeper, so Questing seems awesome. Regal Bunnicorn has to be great in this matchup. Yeah, let me do something like this. Just a small side button. Okay. Well, our opponents surely did their thing. That was pretty impressive. On the play, without a... I don't think we can keep this. Without a play on one... We're not keeping one drops. No, come on. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine still. Let's put the recruiters on the bottom. This is almost turn 2 Knight. If this was a green-white fast land, this was turn 2 Knight, which is still impressive. Okay, Commercial District. So they have a 4-mana sweeper, which really got us in the first game. I think I'm going for this. There's no Pyroclasm in the format, right? Next turn we can play the Kellan and the Knight. And that would be pretty cool. Okay, tap land and a removal. Oh, ouch. That's not Pyroclasm, but it's almost the same. Okay. Wow, we are so behind right now. Yeah. As I have mentioned already, but the mana base is really bad. Not for the green. I don't think the green splash makes a difference in the mana base. It's just bad. Like, of course, tap lands are terrible. But we move to 5, you know. Okay, playing extra land drops. This doesn't draw, right? Like, unlike Explore or Growth Spiral, this doesn't draw cards. Just gives you value, but doesn't draw. Okay. Let's attack with Kellan. Cavern of Souls. Yeah, I can keep Cavern. That's fine. Tell you what I'm going to do is Journey On, draw the Cavern. Yeah, this was our turn, I would say. Would you say this was our turn? I think so. I can have a sweeper now, and that will suck. I don't really want the Epicure, but maybe I don't know, like, it's always so weird. Like, you want the 1-drop because it's free for the night, but also it's like, it's not great. Okay, just play Kellan, saying go. That's very manageable. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Still, if they have a sweeper, this sucks. But if they don't, 2 and 3. Scry. Tap land to the bottom. We have a great board right now. We just need a little bit more. So this is funny, right? Because this makes X map tokens where it's 1 plus the. Yeah. First time this makes more than 1 map token for me. In the mirror, it can make a lot of map tokens. Don't swipe. Okay, bye bye, board. Good thing is Kellan dies. We're not in the worst spot. Also, yeah, untap land really helps here. To play double spell and reveal. Okay. Warden is still at 17, that's a lot of life. Do we have another sweeper? No, that's the X damage thingy. X damage put Island Forest. Killing Kellan. That's. If I draw a land, like, untap land is fine. Creatures are fine. That's the worst draw in there. Yep. Making a token and attacking for 4. Warden has a million mana and 5 cards in hand, so I'm quite scared about what can happen next. So we cannot really activate the Restless Prairie because we have no white mana. Interesting. End the festivities, okay? And a follow-up. Okay. Why would you use the end of festivities before doing this? I mean, this can be 4 mana draw too. You don't have to discard anything. They chose to discard. Okay. 4 cards left for our opponent. Now we kind of have to choose what we want to do with our mana. Make tokens, draw cards. Probably draw cards. Sounds better. Can make a token and then use a map. I'm drawing here. Okay, that works. I will... Wait. We'll use a map token here first. Resolute Reinforcements. I don't want that. I don't know what I want, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. So one problem this deck has when you get to this point in the game is that you are missing like high impact stuff. But because the Ranger is or the Knight is your high impact stuff, but now we cannot really play it because we have nothing, no creatures. So convoking doesn't get us anywhere. That's interesting. Play this. Make a Mirrex token. This is the wrong sequencing. I should have done the token first. This is not terrible. Kellan having vigilance is so annoying. Okay. Our opponent has already used 3 ill-time explosions, so less sweepers. They have so many resources. Every card they play just draws a card. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deck. Probably is very bad versus counter magic, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. They have played 2 End of Festivities, 2 Ill-Time Explosions, and 1 Brotherhood End. And they have drawn a million cards in the process. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to win. Like, I don't think we can realistically win the game. I'm going to attack. I should probably play my land actually. I should... No, maybe not because of Voldaren Epicure. They can double block, but at least I kill the Kellan. Yeah, we are losing the race. We take 4 here. I mean, we are not losing the race per se, but they have vigilance and 3 cards in hand. And we are dead, right? To the X Red Wing. Wow. This was insane. What a game. They played a million sweepers on us. That was a problem. So I totally could have played better. Like, I could have played around the end of festivities. That was a mistake on my part. I should have played turn 2 Kellan, say go, and then turn 3 play around in the festivities. Yeah. Okay, last round here. The deck is not performing at its best today, but we're trying. You're neon. Turn 1, like, Kellan is a play on itself, right? Turn 1 adventure, turn 2 thing, like the old adventures. Okay, Otawara. It really grinds, like it draws cards, you know. Human. It draws cards totally. Like, if you get to attack with this, there's a good chance you draw a card. Maybe the second one is not great because it's a legend and all that, but the card is very solid, no doubt. Otherworldly Gaze, okay, combo deck. Combo decks are hard for us, like we have no interaction, we just need to raise. Okay. So this is the Sultai deck that can play Atraxa super fast. This, I think this gives us... So it's better to just play the things, right? I'm going to attack first. And then I will play the stuff and then play the Warleaders on turn 3. Okay, with you, Inspector, that's cool. Still think Gleeful Demolition is better. They can technically turn 3 Atraxa? No, I don't think so, right? Because the card says 1 black green, return target permanent with mana value equal or less than the amount of cards you have in your graveyard or something like that. The permanents you have in your graveyard. Okay, they may cast a spell here. We're going to pile on a lot of damage with the Warleader score. Draw 2, then discard 2. And then it does something. Okay, they have an attraction. So next turn they can totally. Right? No, because it's not mana cost. Well, I have no idea. So the thing is, we have things that care about the number of permanents, which are from Lost Cavern of Ixalan's, and we have things that care about mana cost, which are from Murders at Karlov Manor. And it's just so weird to reconcile both of them because they are completely different effects. And we have a great attack, which is a lot of damage. Now, even if they play an Atraxa, we can just play a bunch of creatures and kill them with the triggers of the Warleader's Call. And this is more damage than doing it the other way around. Like, we could have played Warleader's Call, then play the creatures, deal 5 damage with the call, but this way we got the attack, so that's another 5 damage, right? So you'd rather play the creatures first and attack than the other way around. One with the multiverse. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast a spell from the top of your library. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a spell from your hand or the top of your library without paying its mana cost. Okay, this is impressive. We have a great board, and I think we are going to win. Because even like Wrath of God here, we just win, right? With the Warleader's Call, which is what makes it amazing. And if this kills the Warleader's Call, it's not enough. Like, destroy target artifact, gain life. If they are not killing the Warleader's Call, we are winning. This doesn't... Like, they are dead on board, right? Like, why? What happened? I want to see. So I'm going to attack. They probably have a bounce spell. Ah, they are 10 life. Okay, they gain life, right? So they block here, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Ah, they are super dead. Super dead. Yeah, even with the life gain, I didn't realize about the life gain. So, sorry about that. Yes, we are going to deal so much damage to it. Like, this, without the Warleader's Call, this wouldn't have been possible, right? Sanguine Evangelist wouldn't have done the same thing. Even the Recruiter wouldn't have done the same thing. We really needed the call. Has done a ton of damage twice because we have attacked twice, and now we are killing like without going through the combat phase. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we want Thalias. And we have no way to interact with the graveyard, and I'm seeing more and more decks that use the graveyard. Like, there's this one, there's like the blue-black one with the... There's a 7 mana blue creature that lets you play stuff for free if you have cards in your graveyard. So I'm really thinking I'm going to take out the Warleader Skull because it's really bad with Thalia. Okay. Also, the case of the Gateway Express is very terrible. We are bringing Destroy Evils. Yeah. We should totally find a cyborg card. Like, this deck could totally use a Rest in Peace, which is not legal in the format. So, please, if you can think of a wood cyborg card that hates graveyards, like, really hates graveyards. And I don't think, for example, like, Soul Guide Lantern is legal in the format. I don't think that's an answer. At least not the answer we're looking for. So, not that. Another one. If you can think of any, please tell me. Because I'm really looking forward for one. Okay, we have a decent hand. Regal Bunnicorn pressures a lot. Like, a lot. So, we are going to try that. Probably should have led with Inspector because we only have the one white mana. Maybe. We're going to go Bunnicorn and then Inspector plus Gleeful, right? So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then Warleader Skull after that. More or less following the same logic we did before. I really like that this start, like one of your good one drops into Unicorn, plays around cut down. Like they cannot cut down the Unicorn in this situation. And I really, really like that. It's like Unicorn in a Fatal Push meta, right? Like in Pioneer, I don't think it's good. But here it seems so great to me. Okay. So, before we did the Warleader's call after the creatures, but since Sweepers are now a thing, we are going for the Warleader's call before. Now they can kill the Unicorn. We attack for 2. And then every creature... This way, like, Warleader's call is so good after Cyborg because it gives you value, right? Your creatures deal damage. So it's like value, quote unquote. And that value transform is the best way to play around Sweepers. Also, it's amazing with Sokenzan. Like, we have just drawn the Sokenzan. Sokenzan with Warleader's call is insane. We're looking like we have a good clock, and they cannot really reanimate Atraxa yet. In turn 5 with the Geeks, they could do it with the Cruelty. But for now, we're looking good. Terra Sander, okay, that's annoying. Now we are walking into a Sweeper. Okay. Inspector, Resolute Reinforcements, nothing. So I can attack for 6. I can play Sokenzan and draw from the clue. Like, play this, attack for 8. Yeah, I think that's the best play here. I would have loved to have the Sokenzan after a possible Sweeper. But this way, at least we draw with the clue token. And it's a better use of our mana than leaving up the reinforcements. What is this? Another Picklock Transfers. They didn't find an instant on sorcery. So they cannot return any. Ah, yeah, they can take, sorry, they can take another Fairy. So they took the other Picklock. That's pretty cool. Okay. If this is a reanimated Atraxa, that would be annoying. But not terrible. Like, if this is Cruelty of Geeks, I think we are fine. Right? Yeah, because the Unicorn is just as big as Atraxa. So they need a Sweeper. Like that one. I will draw. And we have to find the last 3 damage somehow. Kellan. Okay. So yeah, now Resolute Reinforcements will have been better because we could rebuild and so on. Oh my god. Okay. I will play the Kellan because it's the best creature on itself. And I will also use the map token already, so maybe I can draw a land, Eiganjo, play the Warden. So, if they reanimate Atraxa, we are not winning. Anything else, we just play. Let's see, 4 cards in their hand. One is a Picklock Prankster, and the other 3 we have no idea. Okay, free the Fae, and they find Bitter Triumph, another Worldly Gaze. Imagine they will take the Bitter Triumph. That would make sense to me, yeah. This seems like a triumph, discarding something. Certainly not paying 3 life. Okay, all creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Huh, but this is a 2/3. Now I get to attack with Kellan. That's pretty cool. I mean, they can block with the 1/3. But I get value. See? Value. See, I'm playing the Warden and the Resolute Reinforcements. It's not great into a third sweeper. But, for example, the -2/-2 sweeper doesn't work against this. Because we are going to grow our Warden right away. Thalia, I don't think is something we want right now or care about. Ah, we had boarded in the Lightning Helix. That would be awesome. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Okay, let's see what this is. I don't think we are winning this game. So at any point they're going to reanimate Atraxa or whatever. Okay, we're in the upkeep playing other Worldly Gaze. That's a good sign for us. They still have a removal in hand. And 2 Picklock Pranksters they can play to scry to block. Good thing is we can grow the Warden and make it so it attacks through the Pranksters. And it starts becoming the Abyss. And of course, at any point our opponent reanimates Atraxa, it's game over. There's no way we are coming back from that Atraxa. Is the okay? Not that's not Atraxa. Are we killing something? I think so. Yeah, discarding Titan. Okay, and they can attack. This has vigilance, so they can attack if they want to. Warleader's Call. That's probably good enough. Mainly because, okay, the idea with the call is that it makes it so any artifact is lethal with Gleeful Demolition. Well, that's not bad. Also, we get better attacks. Okay, upkeep on Worldly Gaze. They are going to find, like, they have seen 30 cards in their deck. They are going to find a Reanimator spell, and we will die. They only put 1 card into the graveyard? No, they put 1 card in top and 2 on the graveyard. That seems like it has to be that, right? Or a sweeper. They can have another sweeper. That would be annoying. Still rather a sweeper than a reanimation. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, we are not beating Atraxa. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What did they reveal? Titan, another emergency. Okay. This is, I mean, the big problem with this deck is like the sweepers after war, right? That's it. So let's keep trying. think we are fine. Okay. Last game on the play. We are having terribly medium hands all the time. I do think Thalia is going to be great. Thalia into reinforcements, into later the Warleader's Call. Thalia is very bad versus sweepers, of course. But I do think it will stop their development a lot. Its second Gleeful Demolition, not the best. We do have 8 artifact generating cards that we can cast in our deck, so Thalia Archaeologist. Okay, that's good. Is Nightclubber. Wow, Nightclubber makes the Thalia plant so bad. And they have a 1/4, that's unbeatable, basically. Okay, let's see what they do now. They cannot play a 3-mana sweeper. They can play it next turn. Another Thalia Archaeologist, okay. And they find Bitter Triumph, Tempest Heart, another Worldly Gaze. I don't know what Tempest Heart is. Ah, it's the draw 2, discard 2. They're probably gonna take the Bitter Triumph, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, at least we are going to get to attack. They have good blocks, but well, we deal 2 damage and we start building our board. Okay, terrible draw. They have a bunch of artifact removal in their deck, so it's not super safe, the Warleader's Call. Also, Bitter Triumph versus Thalia. Like, 2-mana removals versus Thalia, never great, right? If this Copperline Gorge was a Restless Prairie, at least we had a chance there. But it's not. Yavi Maya Coast. They have 4 mana. Only good thing is, like, they can play Path of Peril here, and that sucks. But they are very far away from doing their own thing. Okay, Bitter Triumph discarding 1 with the multiverse, so they are starting to get there. Okay, not much we can do here. Yeah, Unicorn is a card, I guess. It's just so weak versus Path of Peril for the -2/-2 thingy. Take 1. We haven't had broken draws, right? The deck has seemed very underwhelming. This is a classic, like, I was like 9-1 with this deck before recording, and then I started recording and we are 1-3, so happens. So have recorded the other leagues, I guess. It was like 9-1 losing the mirror, which is pretty cool, and I lost like 1 game in the other matches. And now here we are losing all the games. I'm mulliganing to 5 and... Okay, we are main facing otherworldly gaze. Interesting. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if you don't have anything to do with that mana, you can do it now. And since they are just looking for their own stuff, they don't need to react to what we are doing because we are not doing much. Okay. Still think we need something for the graveyards. Like, there are a lot of graveyard decks. Are we killing the Unicorn here? Okay. I have 2 cards left, which they can beat us easily with those. Another Unicorn, take another damage, dear opponent. Yoo-hoo, we got this. So they're thinking a lot. I don't expect them to have a way to put something into play if they are thinking this much. Well, they could be deciding, do I want the Titan or do I want the one with the multiverse? That would be a legit question. They have 11 permanents in the graveyard, that's a lot of permanents. That's a lot of permanents. Okay, so they are playing the multiverse thing. I hope they have like 3 lands on top of the graveyard and we draw an answer for that. But okay, Hardcast Atraxa for free. Yeah, we are not getting out of this situation. Our draw was completely underwhelming and they had a very good draw. Oh my god, I cannot believe I won for this league after doing so well with the deck. It feels so unfair. Could have played better. There were a couple of decisions we made wrongly. Yeah, there's no way we win this after this Atraxa. Do I know if they cast the Atraxa from the top? No, I don't know, right? I cannot know. This deck is pretty fun. We have seen some very cool decks and some very different decks, which is a testament to how Standard is looking right now. Is there any way to get out of this situation? I don't think so. Even if we kill Atraxa. Yeah. I don't think there's any answer to this situation. If we draw Atraxa, they just, okay, we die. Well, we didn't do the deck any justice with this 1-4, but we did get a glimpse, right, on many situations of how the deck can play out. This is underwhelming. I hope I could record another league and upload a better one, but this is what it is. I hope you learned something and enjoyed it. I'm playing this in my next RCQ, so wish me luck. Bye.